So it's all going on today. Spreads are here. I'm hauling in. So it's the 6215R deer, 16-ton K2 trailer on the back, and then contractors to work for there with the 435S K2 behind the fence, and a Bunnings behind there, 6195R. Stuff's happening. Getting the job done. Why not start the video with the 435S? The machine of the clamp, which I know there's going to be some arguments about. Like I said, I'm not involved in the bed spreading side of it. I'm just trying to get it up here before they run out of what's already up here. So go get another load, I think. So I have come across a little bit of an issue this morning. Turned out there's something up with the tail lights on this trailer. Everything seems to work as it should until you put the indicator on and then put your foot on the brake and it turns the indicator off. But when you take your foot off the brake, the indicators don't come back on. The thing is, as you've seen, those boys up there will be shifting much quickly, so I don't have the time to be pulling lights apart and having a look at them, because I need to get them up there quickly. But at the same time, you shouldn't be on the road without working lights anyway, but especially I'm turning right off a busy road with a lot of wagons on, and it's kind of, having no indicators, it's a recipe for somebody running into the back of you. But it was one of those expensive, shoulda, shouldn't I, why have I, I'm not sure this was a good idea purchases that in situations like this works really well. I'll show you. I haven't got time to do this, but stood at the back of the trailer, that's why I'm doing it. Oh. No trailer lead plugged in. Because we're on my wireless ones. They've just stuck on the back there. No cables to run. Simple, legal. So, boys are doing quite a good job of shifting the main heap. Looks like it might be stopping for a touch of dinner. So this is all pretty good rotten stuff that they've been spreading. Been up here a while. Cleared that midden out there as well. Yeah, so we are moving a good bit of muck. Bit of a wet spot here. I've not put four-wheel drive in. Just a little bit of a wet spot there. He's just dragging back. Not as much, well, shouldn't say. Let's not go tempting fate. Yes, I know we're going across the middle of a field because very banky down that end and very wet up that end. So not the greatest idea to go through either headland. Getting a bit of a pile from now to play with. It is absolutely amazing how quickly that pile will disappear though when they get into it. So it's quite nice and dry here, so one thing I always find, it's amazing the amount of people when they tip the muck heap, they tip it right against the hedge, and then when the poor lad that's loading the spreaders comes to try and spread it, he ends up trying his best not to take the hedge out, trying to get all the muck up. Always leave a good gap. You people that do it know who you are. Nice and steady, try and keep the pile nice and tight. So yeah, so I know you can go in one line, but I'm trying to keep the pile tight that way because we've only got that before into the gateway. But at the same time, trying not to get too wide with it, because then it makes it a bit awkward for the lad on the shovel. Say he'll end up bucket full to the left, bucket full to the right, and then theoretically push the middle in and just work his way down the pile. I'll say that, it's the way I theoretically would do it. Oh, get out before or miss the vent. Right, next. The other thing I'm trying to do is I'm coming back across the field, just where this wet spot is. Try and just keep pushing down the ruts so it keeps the field level. Chances are this field will be gone through with probably assume so it will be rooted up to keep the good drainage. So must just be a bit of a wet spot there. Right, we're off. Well, the weather broke. We kind of knew it was going to, but it's still annoying when it does when you're still trekking across the fields. Not much you can do about it really. They're now on the pile that I'm bringing up here, so probably only going to have a couple more loads to come up here now. Then we move on to the other block. I don't think they're spreading just yet. So that's about where the pile started yesterday, and it was the height of that wall. So we shifted a fair bit, but we're not on that today. We were originally going to shift that little bit of a pile up there and get that up on fields, not to be spread immediately, but well, the lagoon's a little bit full, so we're going to, despite the fact that we've had a bit of rain, try and get a bit of slurry out. Going on to maize stubble, but on the plus side, we're not coming directly out onto a main road, coming out onto a track, and we've got a bit of leeway to lose the mud before we're into a situation where we're putting mud on the road, which is not ideal, putting mud on road, but it's kind of a bit unavoidable this time of year. But at least we're not doing that today. Right, get our tanker full and we'll go spread the first load and see how we go. So, sun's actually shining. First load of the day is going on. We've had quite a bit of slurry on here already. There's a good chance there'll be more going on it, so I'm not leathering it on. What are we running? 3.4k. I think that's just a nice sort of next layer kind of thing. My screen's cameras are dirty, or whether I'm just an idiot. Probably the second one. It usually is. Yeah, no, it's no better. So yeah, this is going to be the plan for here. I can't just remember the size of this field. It's a decent size. 25-30 acres maybe. Does just look a bit tacky over there. We might just have to just remember to sneak around that a bit carefully. The shed there, if that's my mate that I do the edge cutting for, the old 7616 Massey. She's probably out spreading fertiliser, but that's where she lives. Right, crack on. Attempt to look like I'm concentrating. So we've done. It's a weird shaped field. This we've done the cuttings over on the far side now. So I'm thinking, if I get the cuttings done on this side now, try and hopefully pick where it's not too bad to travel. So you down, straight line there is your straight line down. So we're going to just go knock this corner off, and then all I've got, or all somebody else has got if I don't get to finish the field, is just all the nice straight runs to do. Anchor to spread. I don't know if I'm the only one that does this, but I usually put the PTO on as I'm coming down the field, just to build the pressure up in the tanker, so that when I strike the line and start spreading, I've not got to wait for the pressure to build up. I can just swing in, open the back door, let it go and start spreading. Am I the only one that does that? Have I even explained that to the point that anybody's got any idea what I'm actually going on about? I don't know. Right, I'll show you what I'm going on about now. So, strike the line, set me forward speed. Make sure I'm far enough away from the hedge. But you see, PTO's still off. I can just set going now. A weird spread pattern out of this tanker. There is one advantage of spreading on stubble. You can, well, okay, put it another way. You've got no excuse for putting a straight line in, because you've got rows to follow, be it tram lines, rows of whatever stubble crop was on it, and even maize. Maize is about the best because it's so easy to pick the line. I can't help but feel the day's going a bit like yesterday. Beautiful sunshine, alright, it was cold, and now it's just going dark, cold, wet. Type of days where it's quite nice to be in a heated cab, potentially putting a heated seat on, with a bit of music playing. Bar getting out to put the pipe on the tanker to fill up, I can hide in here all day. You remember that mug? The one that's in Smurf, that I've been trying to draw it off. Well, as you know, I did draw it off once and the guy never came forward. So we've still got the box. Yeah, we've not got a fancy tumblery thingy like, what's the name? Like Dutch orders. We're kind of budget here. So is that one? That's one. No way. Well, I suppose that saves on postage. That's actually somebody I know. So, you big dosser, you don't need to get in touch. I'll just throw the mug at you, Mum. I can't believe it. Of all the bloody names that come out. I don't usually swear on this channel, and please don't hate me for saying this, but this weather has yet again turned to shite. I'll say it's only 11 o'clock and I would say this is settling in for the day. Trouble is like this, because the ground is relatively dry on underneath, but now we keep getting the shet hours. It's going to make the top tacky, which means it's going to stick to the tyres, which means it's coming out onto the track with me. Marvellous. I didn't swear then. Just makes life so much harder work. Hey, like, somebody's going to have to come down and clean the track when I finish tonight, whether it's me or the customer, but it's going to have to be done. Pick a line. Go. I have informed the winner of the mug that he's won the mug, and I got greeted with, "What's up with you now?" And then when I told him that he'd won the mug, he never replied. Personally, I think that's quite rude. Go on, lock into... Why are you not doing what I want you to do? Nope. Bleeding John Deeres. Never do what you want him to do. There we go, foot pedal locked. On the 27th and a half attempt. So yeah, we're getting on quite nicely with getting these cuttings done. I'd hoped that we'd finish this field today. So like I said, not hooming it on too much, with the hope that it'll sink in, and then a week or so's time it gives us an option to reapply. So of course, being maize ground, and it'll stand a good dose of muck and slurry on them. They have spread a little bit of muck here. I don't quite know why. It's only a little tiny pile. Yeah. Right. Crack on, as they say. It's still unpleasant. Very unpleasant. Tanker was actually pretty clean this morning. Remember to mark me. Mark. I don't know how many loads I've done. I can't do this one-handed, hang on. So that's load number 8 going on. Just move the steer around. You can see already what it's doing. It's what we've been attempting to do all day. Get it to go around in a circle. Because then it'll pull all of this stuff up here, down, mix it, So it'll go up the pipe, in the tanker and out on the fields. Because that's kind of theoretically what we're trying to achieve. And now we have glorious sunshine. So the weather is going from heavy torrential downpour of freezing cold rain to sun. Ah, you've got to love the weather on this little island, haven't you? So, final load. I've said so many times on this video. So yeah. Oh, I can't stop myself now. Yeah, final load. Oh, this will cover the field now. Won't be me done because I need to come back and tidy up the mess I've made, basically. But yeah, we're actually going to take this to the bottom and spread it up if we can get up in the field. We've had some water today. We've had a serious amount of water today. Oh. So whip it right down to the bottom, swing around, and send her, as they say. I can see me Marcy. Kind of annoying to think that tanker was pretty much immaculate this morning. It is no longer. It is now, well, gone from black to brown. Yes, I did say that the right way. I'm impressed with myself. Spread. Pressure up. PTO off. This headroom's got a bit greasy. I'm not actually going to mess around too much here. Oh yeah, Okay. And that is the last load going on. What we're doing? Yeah, the speed will be all right. So, like I say, found a bit of the muck spread on, so thought we'd there's no point in spreading. We'll spread into it, but there's no point in covering over it completely. So. Tomorrow's a new day. Tomorrow I'm working outside, so tomorrow I'm going to get soaked. Oh, excuse me. Sure, the spread used to be wider on this tanker. I don't know quite what's happened to the splash plate. Tell you what, that's something, because this tanker's obviously got sight glass on it, like most tankers have, and because I've got that used to them now. Which tanker? Oh, was that red tanker I had behind on the big Massey? It just didn't have a sight glass on it, and it does it. It's amazing how you don't realise how much you rely on it until you haven't got it, if that makes sense. You know, it's handy. You know, you can clearly see whether your tank is filling and where it's up to filling, and you can work out, say like on a run now, you work out how much you need to get you to the end kind of thing. Yeah, quite a bit more invaluable than you think. Rain's still not gone away. Ugh. Ugh. It has peed it down pretty much all day today. Ugh. Nearly done. No, I'm going to pick this up when we're done. That's it. What you can see through the rather unclean windows. It's just getting a bit sticky around here as well. I'm kind of glad to be getting off it. Oh, right, so that's it for the video. Like I said, I still need to come back and have a tidy up. As always, don't forget to give the video a grubby thumbs up if you have enjoyed it. Merchandise is in a link in the description underneath. If you'd like to share the videos out, help grow them, I'll definitely give that a grubby thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, go hit it. Costs you nothing. You can see when the videos come out. Be part of the community basically. So that's it. Stay safe, stay well, look after yourselves, don't forget to look after each other, and we'll see you on the next one. Sure, you're not supposed to be able to see that much tanker in the wing mirror. She gets a bit slippy coming down the bank. Job done.